well, it's spooky season, so
Yeah, it is.
so we'll do our trailers, a little movie news, and then Smashing Machine, spoiler, non-spoiler, and then we will go into a little special Halloween edition. We're going to talk about like what streaming sites have what Halloween movie. If you're in the Halloween movies, you're trying to find out where to watch it, we got you covered.
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor. Okay, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
We are back.
Yes, and it is officially Texas Hate Week, baby. Come on.
Horns down. Go Sooners.
Go Sooners.
But I'm Jake.
I'm Nate.
This is the Film Riff Podcast.
Yes,
Let's get it.
We're back. Yeah, dude. I want to start off some Heat 2 news, which Michael Mann's Heat, which we were talking about this movie right before, and you're like trying to dog on Heat, which is ridiculous because it's a classic.
Easy, dog.
It's actually a classic.
I was like, I don't know. I feel like it was more of like Al Pacino meets Robert De Niro. Like it was kind of like, it was like cool, two big action stars. Like the first time they were in the same movie.
Action stars? What do you mean?
Not action,
stars?
just like
But
movie stars.
Yeah, big movie stars.
Yeah, and it was like, oh shit.
I mean, it definitely is that, but
and I think
it's also a great movie.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
Michael Mann's like one of the best living directors, I would say. Like he's made so many bangers.
Banger after banger.
Dude, of course. Like what? Hold on, let me just pull up. Heat, Collateral. Have you seen Collateral? Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx.
No, but
That's a good.
Really?
That's a good movie. I showed it to my roommate recently.
always fade like a Tom Cruise movie.
Dude, he's like a villain in that movie. So good, crazy because you wouldn't really expect that. But The Insider, Miami Vice, a movie I'll defend.
Oh, that movie's dog shit. I saw that in theaters, dude. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, they're apparently trying to make a new one, like an actual like better version of
The way it was marketed
Yeah.
was like it's going to be like this cool fucking, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not really that.
no, it's boring as hell, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's not great, but I definitely defend it because it is kind of a good. I think it's kind of a good vibe.
you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel now with these movies.
Last of the Mohicans, that's a classic.
All right.
Come on, Ali with Will Smith, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'm winning you.
Okay.
No, but
How old is this guy? He's got to be geezed out.
Michael Mann,
Yeah.
he just I will say he made that Ferrari movie. It came out like 2 years ago with Adam Driver. Apparently, really like not great.
Was that 2 years ago? I could have
I
swore it
think
was like
I think
this
it's
year.
2023.
Pull it up, J-Mo.
Yep, 2023.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, they give you the numbers. They give you the year when it comes out in festivals. They don't give you when it comes out in theater.
Yeah, true.
I'm kidding. Well, there was like another car movie that I feel like just came out that no one watched. Damn. So he bombed on that one.
Yeah, sadly. But I mean, coming back. I mean, if it was just a straight sequel, I'd be a little bit more concerned. Just because like his last two movies have not been great.
Mm-hmm.
He did that Black Hat movie with, oh my God, Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
Black Hat.
Black Hat. It's like kind of like a hacker espionage thriller. It wasn't that.
Was
good.
it straight to Netflix type?
No. It was
Okay.
it was a bigger movie, but
I'm not.
I mean,
a
it
Chris
came and
Hemsworth
went.
guy.
Nobody really cared about it when it came out.
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean he wrote this book that the movie's gonna be based on, like a few years or so after Heat, I'm pretty sure, and it kind of acts as both a sequel to like what happened right after the events of that movie, and then it's also like a prequel to when they were kind of like the two main characters were both kind of like getting started. But apparently the rumored cast is supposed to be Leonardo DiCaprio, Austin Butler, Bradley Cooper, and Adam Driver, which is like insane. Star-studded cast in a Michael Mann movie based on like one of the most
It is.
iconic 90s movies. I mean, that's huge.
That's an insane cast.
Yeah,
We'll see. That's why I'm like, I don't really like these rumors, man. These are it's like too good to be true.
I'm not gonna pedal that too hard on the cast, but I mean the movie's definitely happening.
But that's just don't kill the messenger.
Yeah,
if
don't
we're
kill the
wrong.
messenger.
We're just telling you what
That's
we
just
hear.
like what I've been seeing.
That's what the streets are
online.
saying.
Yeah, but if that did end up being true, that's like hype. That's so hype.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a big movie.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know, because I went back and watched Heat again, like right after Val Kilmer died, and it was just like I had seen it a long time ago, but I actually like I loved it way more when I rewatched it, just because it's just like it's a little corny in terms of like just kind of like the vibe of it, you know. It's kind of for some reason to me when I think of that movie, it kind of always gives me like that Point Break vibe, except like a little less cheesy. You know, like that OG. You know what Point Break is? Keanu Reeves.
I'm trying to think. You're saying like
Patrick Swayze.
You're saying that's like corny, and this is like on the realm, but like it's like a version of that, like but like cool.
Yeah, just kind of like that, like just like really cool guys doing cool shit.
Yeah, no, that's exactly.
Yeah.
It's so I was saying it's kind of like
It's
a
exactly-
man movie.
Yeah, man movie.
It's a bro movie.
I mean, Heat is like in that realm of Tombstone as like every dad's favorite movie.
yeah,
you know?
well,
It's-
Grandpa.
Yeah,
Everyone's
Grandpa.
Tombstone.
No, Tombstone is like a '90s movie. What are you talking about? That's like every dad's favorite movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of like an OG.
Maybe for your dad, bro. Your dad's into this shit.
Dude, I remember. No, I remember my friend's grandpa loved that fucking movie. That's why it sticks in my head as like a geezer movie.
Hey, geezers love movies too, bro. Don't shit on the geezers.
Tombstone, man. What? Anyway, I'm thinking of the pizza.
Another Val Kilmer classic. Yeah.
You got me all hungry for the pizza.
No, but that I'm very excited for that. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll actually get like a production start or like a trailer at some point. But this is probably like a 2028 movie, I would imagine.
Yeah, if it happens, I can see this movie getting canned.
Yeah. I mean, Leo's he's been like saving himself up and just working with the big directors recently.
I really doubt he's gonna be in. I mean, I could be wrong. I could
Yeah.
be wrong, but I'll take the under.
If the script is fantastic, the script would have to be fantastic for Leo to be in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like Leo's at that point in his career where he's like he's
Picks and
doing
choose.
less work, but everything he does do, he's like waiting on that call from like the best directors, just like reaching out to him, be like, "Hey, pull up for this fire movie I'm cooking up."
Well, you say that, but then he was in Up.
What?
Is that what it's called?
Don't
Up?
Look Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Don't Look Up was supposed to be better than it was because I mean, before that, Adam McKay was on like a tear. He hadn't made a bad movie.
Well, that movie was.
I mean, before that was The Big Short. That was a super mega hit. I mean, really good movie.
Yeah, he had
And
to
then he
read that
did like
cast.
all
though.
those comedies. I mean, Talladega Nights and
Yeah.
Other Guys.
Well, what I'm saying is like that was like a huge miss for Leo if he's really.
Yeah, I personally don't hate that movie. It's definitely mid, but it's something I would put on and watch. Like if it was on, I would stop and watch it.
I didn't even really.
Like that's not really a thing anymore, but like if it was on TV and I was scrolling past, like I'd sit down and watch it.
I put it on for like a little bit and turned it off. I was like, this is dumb.
Really?
And then I saw the hate and I was like, all right, I'm not going back.
No, I mean it definitely got shit on. Yeah, but I think it'd be really interesting because I mean Michael Mann's like obviously one of those directors. I think that if he calls you up, like I think that's somebody like you would have to say yes to as well, even if his last two movies haven't been great. But you know, I mean, it's just like he gets Martin Scorsese, Paul Thomas Anderson, Michael Mann,
Tarantino.
Those are all huge names in like the film industry. So it's cool to see. He's been there for a while, but I think he's like, as he's gotten older, he's like cemented himself as like that guy.
Oh well, I feel like he's been. I mean,
He's been that guy,
yeah,
but like,
since Titanic.
but like now that he's older, it's like, and he like got that Oscar, in 2015. It's like since then, I feel like he's just like, he's kind of like stopped working as much, and people come to him now. Like he's not.
You don't think it's always been like that? I feel like
I don't think so.
My entire life, I just always like Leo was always like the guy.
The
I
guy.
felt like
Yes,
my
it's Titanic.
entire life, huh?
Titanic made him a star, but
He just didn't miss.
yeah, he doesn't miss.
So I mean,
Really hard to
I don't
miss,
remember a time in my life for Leo, and I'm 33.
Yeah,
so
that
like,
is a tough one. When I'm trying to think of like,
well, Titanic was like obviously like
I feel like there's been stages to like his career though. Like
because it was always like Leo doesn't have an Oscar, like it's crazy he doesn't. That was always a thing.
yeah, and then he got one,
And most
then
people
he
don't
just
even give a
Kind of
shit.
became more that like.
I mean, he was playing in movies after that.
He kind of became like a legend, you know?
Well, I think everyone was kind of like, well, finally, now we can, like, now it's, like, it didn't, like, propel him because everyone already, like, had him up there. It was
everybody
just,
knew he was like an Oscar-worthy actor.
It really didn't change anything. And the only thing, honestly, it kind of sucked because everyone was like, this is the one movie he probably shouldn't have won an
didn't
Oscar.
deserve it for.
Yeah.
He climbed inside of a dead horse, bro.
And
he
honestly,
deserved it.
Tom Hardy probably, like, outdid him in that one. That was a big thing, too, which I kind of think so. He was such an evil villain.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's hardly in that movie.
He's like, no, he's in it quite a bit.
I mean, I feel like that whole
It's a long-ass movie, though.
It is a long movie.
You're right. Leo's definitely in it more. I'm not saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tom Hardy's definitely supporting, but like he disappears for like the entire middle half of the movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Or middle part of the movie.
I just feel like when they're like in it together or when it does, he just
Tom
like,
Hardy's like going crazy.
dude, he just so good in that movie.
He is.
He's just
very
such,
good
you
though.
just hate him.
Yeah, he's just like.
Yeah,
like,
just shit he's doing, the way he talks.
Shitty sniveling, like.
Yeah, his he nailed it.
Yeah.
Poor Leo.
Yeah. Poor Leo.
Leo's just crawling. I remember there was a friend I watched. There was a friend I watched it with, and he was like, "Dude, I swear to God, if he was going to crawl for another 5 minutes, I was going to get up and leave."
You said that to you when you were watching the movie?
I loved it. I was like, "This is a great movie," but I mean, it was pretty mixed
Yeah.
from what I remember. People were bored.
Yeah. Dude,
But I digress. I liked it.
Yeah, that was a good movie. All right, well, shoot, I guess we can move on, but moving into some HBO news, some new TV shows, but A Night of the Seven Kingdoms announcement.
Yeah, that's a big one.
As we're filming this, sadly we're unable to film until next week again, but apparently the trailer is supposed to drop, so we'll watch that next week or this week and get back to you on that one next week. But this show apparently follows. It is Sir Duncan the Tall and his squire Egg face a series of dangerous exploits set in an age when the Targaryen line still holds the Iron Throne and images of the last dragon have not yet passed from living memory. So I think this is if I'm right, I think I did a lot of research when they like announced this like way back like over a year ago.
Talking about the time frame.
No, well, no, just like about what it is.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like kind of a short novella that George R.R. Martin made. Just kind of like expanding on some lore from obviously like spinning off of Game of Thrones. But I think this is supposed to be just like a mini series and supposed to be way more contained and just kind of like this guy and his squire going on like some cool like little exploit adventures.
Squire seems like a little child though, right? Or is that just?
I think it is. I think it is supposed to be like a child.
But a squire though, it's crazy. If that's a squire. I mean, he'd be pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I think
unhelpful.
it's supposed to be like Egg is like really small, like a kid, and then Sir Duncan the Tall is supposed to be like fucking massive, like 7 something feet or something.
Well, like
that.
his voice in that little teaser we saw, it sounded like a little child talking.
Yeah, that's the squire. It's Egg.
Oh, I thought you were saying like he just put like he looks small like a child because he's compared to like this giant.
No,
guy.
it is a kid.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It throws me off because the squires is supposed to be like kind of like if you watch the Game of Thrones, like the squires are like pretty badass. Where it's like, damn, I got my squire's a kid. Like,
Yeah, but we don't know if he's a badass. I haven't read the book. He probably is a badass. Probably does some crazy crap.
yeah,
Or he's just there. I don't know.
I think it could be a son. Could be a little.
No, I don't think it's
Could
a
be
son.
could be his bastard, as they say.
No, I don't think it's his son, but no, this show seems really cool. I just saw like some information about it, but apparently it doesn't have this big giant like Game of Thrones-esque like intro. Like they're not doing like the big like House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones like song and like animated intro, you know? And I think that's like, I don't know, it's like kind of cool. It's supposed to be like more low key, like contained, just like I think that's awesome because it's just kind of a whole different vibe, but set in that same world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like this giant, grandiose thing. It's just more of like a smaller story set in Game of Thrones. And I think that's just like a fun. I feel like that's kind of what like the spinoffs like should be.
Yeah,
Like, I think House of the Dragon like it's. I mean, it's a big story, but I think they've
ass.
gone so like grandiose with it and like really spread it out in like a Game of Thrones fashion. And I don't think the story's as compelling because there's not as much there. Like it's not as dense of a story.
No, it's all. No, I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I like Game of Thrones, or I mean, I like House of the Dragon. The first season was good. The second season was like
Got all woke and shit.
What do you mean woke?
Oh, they started doing that like all the women are badass and brave and leaders and all the white dudes are like evil or dumb.
I mean, I don't know.
It's all 100%.
I
Unless you can go and find me like the
I mean,
opposite.
they're all queens. I mean, queens are supposed to be badass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the show. It's just a bunch of badass
Yeah,
queens.
I don't think that's woke. I think that's just
All
like,
right.
That's crazy. But
I think it's crazy
I mean,
that-
aside from that, I was just like, that second season, I think just Damon was like in that fucking haunted castle for like way too long, and
Yeah, that was lame.
it just that second season just drew out so much, and it was just kind of boring at times. And I don't know. I just like the idea of like a mini series being like just this contained story about like them going on adventures. Like that just sounds really cool, especially with like HBO production and quality. I think that's gonna be really badass.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like they're not.
Hopefully, just like I mean, it's obviously like following a knight, so hopefully we're getting like some really good sword play and like battles and stuff.
Yeah, they should be able to do it, pull it off.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The blueprint's there.
Yeah, the blueprint's definitely there. I
And
mean, I guess it's just like George R. R. Martin's just writing is so well adaptable.
Did he do the House of Dragons?
Yeah.
Okay, I know they
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
a lot of shit up on it though, but I didn't know like how much of it was actually his stories and stuff.
Yeah, they're all his stories.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's
hopefully
kinda like-
they don't change this one up kind of because whenever they follow his shit, it fucking murders.
What do you mean?
Like just I don't know. Just try to
Like when they follow it like straight on.
for the most part, yeah.
So you're talking like the end of Game of Thrones, and then also like
The
some
House of
stuff they're
Dragons
doing,
season
House of Dragon
2.
drawing, like trying to expand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
People try to get to, like they want to have an idea. They want to do,
yeah. I mean, I think that's. I think when you're trying to like force an 8 to 10 episode season of something that doesn't need to be that long, that's kind of like, that's where you run into issues. And like as a showrunner, I'm sure you like have that compulsion to do that. But we got to think about shows like Task that are coming out right now, and then Welcome to Derry, which is coming out a little bit later. Like those are like 5 episode series or like seasons or series even. So
well, they were changing up like who died and who didn't and shit like that.
you're talking about what? House of Dragon?
Yeah.
House of the Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, miniseries that should be cool.
Yeah.
Nice
No, I
little
think so,
breather,
too.
refreshing. These dogs. That's my House of Dragons alarm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that trailer should be cool. I'm excited for it. You know me, I'm a big Game of Thrones guy.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, I continue with that. I mean, HBO's got another show coming out that I sent you a trailer for. I don't know if you checked it out or
TV
not.
show?
TV show.
I don't know. If it was today, I didn't see it.
Yeah. Is that Rachel Sennett show? I was talking
Oh,
about?
what you were just talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, it's called I Love LA. But probably you're probably not going to care too much about it, but I'm kind of a fan of the you probably think this stuff's so corny. But I'm kind of a fan of like the millennial like Gen Z type comedy series.
I mean, if it's
Like
good.
I think if it's good, it's good, you know.
Yeah.
I think like HBO comedies are kind of been a dying breed because I don't think they've had a lot of comedy hits in the last few years. Like I really can't think of anything.
Like TV show?
Past like Silicon Valley. Like I can't think of like their 30-minute comedy shows that have been killers.
Oh, yeah. What's it called? Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, that is a pretty popular one. Huh?
It's huge.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
The last season was like the worst, but overall, as a whole thing,
overall,
it's
good
great.
show, yeah. Yeah, I actually only got up to season 3.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, but I plan on finishing.
That's
it
probably the
at some
best,
point.
honestly, the best comedy thing out there that I could think of.
Yeah,
Compared,
right.
If you want to compare like Netflix's and all that, I would probably take Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, but I'm hoping this is like kind of, it won't be in the same realm as that. Like obviously, way different show. But I think Rachel Sennett's like really funny. I was telling you before, she used to do that comedy duo on Comedy Central with Ayo Edebiri.
Yeah.
And they did that Bottoms movie, which I'm sure you probably didn't see, but it was a pretty funny comedy. Like I kind of enjoyed it. They played 2 high schoolers, and they were like, they start this woman's fight club to like kick,
I'm out.
kick like the bullies at like the jocks asses, but it's like actually like kind of a funny movie. I enjoyed that, but I think she's really talented. Like her and Io, I'm like big fans of.
Man, she needs a movie, huh?
Who, Io?
Yeah, because you're not really pumped on this new one that she's in.
After the Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. Sadly, like I've also heard she's kind of like the worst part of it, or like she's like the worst performance in the movie.
And she was in that dog shit A24 movie.
Yeah, Opus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we talked about this with Opus when you were reviewing it, but I don't think it's not her fault. Like I think she's just.
No, I didn't think she was terrible.
No. Yeah, it's like she's not a bad actress. Like nobody thinks it. Like she's incredible in The Bear.
She needs a new agent.
But yeah, like she's just been.
But if she's the worst in After the Hunt, then that's kind of on her then, right?
I mean, not necessarily. I think a lot of people hate her performance because of the character. Like the character itself is just like really bad.
Oh yeah, I hate when
Yeah.
people do that. Like they can't they can't be like, oh, she did great, but the character was
the
like,
character sucks.
Yeah.
It's like knocking the actress more than the actual character itself.
well, that's actually good then. If she makes you hate the character, it's like a sign of good acting.
Yeah, but I think it's like a poorly written character. Is like what people are saying.
Oh, I got you. Oh, they just don't like the character.
Yeah,
Character
I just don't like the
stinks.
character.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think she's just been dealt a bad hand. Like she's been working with like good people and like making good career decisions. I just think like she's been unfortunate. Like the time she works with the people that she is, they're getting their duds. Like she's like attaching herself to the misses, and like that blows. Like Luca Guadagnino, like he's been hitting, but now she's in the one Luca Guadagnino movie that people are like dogging. It's just kind of funny.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm still excited.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
I plan on seeing it eventually. I might miss it in the movie theater, but I definitely plan on seeing it eventually. Because
It's a renter, not a buyer.
Yeah, it's a renter, not a buyer for sure. Yeah, but going back to that I Love LA show. I mean, it's just like her in LA and like Josh Hutcherson's in it. He plays the boyfriend, and let's see, there's some other people. Odessa Ozion. She's like an up and coming actress. She's actually in that Marty Supreme movie that's coming out later this year. And she's like really good. I've liked her in a ton of stuff. But there's also Jordan Firstman. He's a funny guy. He's in this show called The English Teacher on FX. It's like about a gay teacher in Austin, but he plays but this Jordan Firstman actor, he plays like the boyfriend, but he's fucking hilarious in the show. Like he's actually like so funny. So I'm like excited to see him as in another show, I guess.
You know, HBO did have another good comedy show. I mean, as time goes on, I guess it's been a while, but Hacks, it was all right.
That's Max.
Well,
That's Max.
So you're talking about not the app in general, just like original. That is a Max.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about HBO. Yeah, it's
Okay.
different.
Barry.
Barry fell off hard, but Barry was good.
No.
That I didn't care for that last season.
It was still like, if you compare it to like other shows, I'm still.
It was good. It was good. I didn't care.
I don't like
I
that.
thought the ending was bad.
Well, that's fine, but as a package.
I just think Barry forgot what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like it like slowly became what it was not.
Yeah.
And
Like
that's my biggest gripe with Barry, but.
There was some badass scenes in there. Doesn't he like wreck like a warehouse?
Oh, I mean, there's definitely scenes where in Barry, like throughout the whole series,
It's
like,
got away from the
insane.
comedy.
Not as much. Yeah, I mean, not that I'm not mad that it got away from the comedy. It's just like the premise of the first season was so good, and it just like slowly like got further and further away from that premise, and it's like
They were doomed by their own greatness.
yeah, right, yeah. It's just like
They set the bar too high.
I think Bill Hader like slowly kind of wrote himself into a corner. You know, I think that's like the hardest thing not to do. But it's still a good show. It's just like it just slowly became something that I didn't care for as much as the earlier seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just trying to throw out like
Yeah.
as they come to my head.
Yeah, like HBO comedies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got Chair coming out soon this month with Tim Robinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully this is like kind of a like I swear we were talking about this last week or the last podcast or two ago, but I'm just like, I'm ready to have back like the consistent HBO drama and then the comedy series right after, like airing every Sunday. Like, I feel like it's been so long since they've had that like consistent schedule, just like after post-COVID. So I'm like, it seems like they're kind of returning to that, and I'm so down for it.
Yeah, I guess Righteous Gemstone would be like the last, but before that,
Yeah, but I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was airing with House of the Dragon. Maybe.
it was this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what it was airing.
Oh,
with,
you're,
but I don't know.
yeah. What the hell was a big HBO? Oh, you ready?
What?
It was either one of these two. It was either The Last of Us
It was The Last of Us.
or I think it might be White Lotus as well.
I think it like
went in. Yeah.
it was in between. Oh, White Lotus, great. Last of Us season 2,
Done.
yeah.
DUN.
Yeah, DUN done. Nah, but yeah, you probably won't check out this show, but I'm definitely there for it. I'm just I think it's cool when HBO gives like a comedic writer, an actor like the freedom to like build their own show. Mm-hmm. And you know, I think they did the same thing with Rachel Sennett that they did with Tim Robinson. Like, hey, like we're gonna give you this 30-minute comedy slot, make a show. And then they have the freedom to create like whatever they want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But you think it's going to be like the next big comedy that's rolling with the big boys?
We'll see. I think the problem with a lot of those HBO comedies is that they're either a one season and canceled type of thing, or they're like a really long standing, really good comedy series. Because I think about The Brink. There was this Tim Robbins and Jack Black show that was supposed to be huge.
Really?
And it ended up just being a huge miss. Huge miss.
Well, I know you're hyped for this, but I can see it being a...
I can see,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah.
I
I'm
can see no
hoping
one
it's not
watching
a
it.
flop.
Yeah.
Hoping it's not a flop.
We'll see, though.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we'll get back, go more into some trailers now instead of like news, but... Well, I guess we were talking about I Love LA trailer, but movie trailers. Die My Love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Robert
I've been hyped.
Pattinson and
That's
Jennifer
my guy,
Lawrence.
dude. How you are with
He's the guy.
Chalamet, that's how I am with Pattinson.
I'm there with Pattinson.
Well, I'm there with
I'm
Chalamet,
there.
but you would take Chalamet over Pattinson.
That's a tough one.
Okay.
That's a tough one. I think Robert Pattinson's a little bit more further into his career.
Yeah.
So I think
he just doesn't get the recognition.
the recognition, yeah.
Because Mickey's
Timmy's on
17,
that.
bro. To this day, it holds up. Like it's one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah.
Not like 5, but
Yeah,
you get my point.
I know what you're saying.
And I think his performance in that was one of the
really
best.
good,
It's
yeah.
probably the best I've seen this year. Top 3.
Yeah, that movie would be completely forgotten.
Oh yeah, he's not going to get shit for it.
Yeah.
But it sucks because he deserves his flowers.
Yeah, Timmy's cool. I think Timmy's on that Leo trajectory, you know?
Dude, he's too cool. Do you see that trailer? That
Dude, the
was
Marty
badass.
Supreme,
It's like a
like
5-minute trailer, but
Oh my god, it was bad. It was so sick.
I don't know. Is that even a trailer?
It was like a live stream, like
Well,
promotion. I
yeah.
guess. I don't
Was
know.
it actually live? No, it couldn't have been
Yeah.
because it was too because
Yeah.
someone farted.
No,
or
it was
something.
definitely planned.
Yeah,
was
but it
one
did
of
say
them.
live stream. That threw me off. I was like, this is.
Well, I
like a
think
music
live
video.
stream as in like it was like you could watch it live as it was aired. Like
Oh,
being
yeah, that's
premiered.
cool.
Yeah.
But they did kind of make it seem like a live stream when he's sitting there and like cameras like zoomed in on his face and
Yeah.
he's like,
Well, actually, it might have been a live stream. It might have been live
couldn't
as
have
it was
been.
happening.
Did you see how good that shit looked? Like going like when he's sitting in the music playing.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't have been able to
Get all
sync that in there.
Get
like
all that like synchronized.
It's way too produced. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good marketing
But,
though. That trailer, I mean, that was the trailer of the fucking month for
Yeah,
me.
it was cool.
Fucking-
It was definitely dope.
Did you notice that they took that soundbite from Jay and Silent Bob, the Click Commander,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am the clip commander.
and they had like the house
Yes,
music mixed in
yes.
with it.
Yeah. Dude, I love that's a good callback. That's a funny movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously. I love them.
Would you do me?
Yeah.
Or would you fuck me? Sorry, to use the Family Guy.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Die My Love.
These are millennial references.
Yes, but I get them. I'm there with you. No, dude, but this was the first. We've talked about this movie on the pod, and we've like heard some of it, heard a lot about it, and you know, it was at the film festivals, heard it was good. But this trailer actually really sold me, dude. I was kind of like mid on it.
Really?
Well, I mean,
I was sold on the teaser.
yeah, I mean the teaser was cool, like them like crawling at each other in the tall grass.
And in the first trailer, like you could see like it's gonna get like
Yeah, kind of weird.
I don't almost like not supernatural, but like
Yeah, it just seemed like eerie. It's kinda
horror, like horror.
Yeah,
vibe.
horror-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's something. So the director Lynn Ramsey, I'm like a huge fan of hers. She's made some good movies. Did you ever see? We need to talk about Kevin or You Were Never Really There.
No.
Yeah, You Were Never Really There was more recent. That was a Joaquin Phoenix movie, but he's like basically trying to save. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but if I remember correctly, it was like he's trying to save this girl from being trafficked, and it's like a big like it was at the time when it came out, it was like kind of a big commentary on like sex trafficking. Mm-hmm. But he's like carries a hammer and he just fucking murders people. It's like it's kind of that same vibe. Like it's not a horror, but it has like it's kind of like
Yeah.
more scary. It's like scary in like a thriller way.
Yeah.
And that's like
I like
something
those.
something you don't get a lot of
No.
nowadays. And I just thought and it seems like the same way with this Die My Love trailer. But it does also seem a little bit more like psychedelic.
Oh really?
Did you watch it when I sent it to you?
Yeah, I didn't get psychedelic, but
Well, she was walking through the woods and lighting shit on fire with like her fucking.
maybe that's where I was getting supernatural from.
Yeah, I guess.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah, I mean you can interpret it different ways. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we won't know until the actual movie's out. But
Well, I'm sure you're right.
yeah.
I'm sure it's not like she's actually doing
Yeah,
it.
it's voodoo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but it was like Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson are a couple. Seems like they've aged out a little bit more, and they're kind of like she's not feeling compatible or loved, or she's feeling like she doesn't have any purpose in life or direction, and it seems like she kind of just loses her shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she
I don't know.
seems crazy.
We were talking about the new Martin Scorsese movie with her and Leo coming soon, and then we see this trailer. I'm like, I'm here for the Jennifer Lawrence renaissance, dude. She's been gone for so long. I'm hyped. She's
making a comeback,
such a
huh?
good actress. But this, I mean, it looks like her performance is crazy in this film.
Yeah.
Just from that trailer, like it looks like she's doing a lot.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. It comes out like what, November?
Yeah, November.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one I'll be seated for. Mm-hmm. After this trailer, I'm definitely gonna be seated.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I tell you, I was hyped on that. Anything Robert Pattinson, I'm really interested in.
Yeah, I agree. It also stars Sissy Spacek, which I haven't seen her in anything in a long time. She's been in so much
Sissy,
stuff.
dude, I have never
Sissy
heard of that
Spacek.
name.
Are you serious?
That's a very unique name.
She's the OG Carrie,
Oh really?
like in the Brian De Palma
Oh,
film.
shit.
Yeah. She's been in so many good movies.
Good for her. Well, she's like a scream queen, kind of, right? Or is she just like a?
Yeah. I mean, I guess a little bit. Did you ever see Badlands, Terrence Malick film? Or
No.
Martin Sheen.
Nah.
Fantastic.
She kills it in that.
So good. Yes. Old Man and the Gun, great movie. She's in The Help. The Straight Story, that's a David Lynch film.
The
It's a
Straight Story.
Disney film, David Lynch, which is a crazy little part of his filmography. Yeah, she's a great actress. It looks like she's playing the mom, and it's kind of wild because there's that one shot in the trailer, and she's like running in the almost looked like Texas Chainsaw. She's like running in this country road and carrying the gun, and looks like she's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, if she's the mom, Jennifer Lawrence is freaking out. Why is she going crazy? But it looks like there's gonna be just like some wild stuff happening in this movie. So I don't know what it's really about, but I'm intrigued. And
Probably just like a toxic relationship with mental illness.
maybe, yeah.
Psychotic breaking.
Yeah, it could be some, yeah, probably.
And they're both probably like shitty people. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'll just I kind of don't want to know. I kind of want to go in with what I know right now and I'll just trust the.
Okay. It says, okay, we're definitely in it. In a remote, forgotten rural area, a mother struggles to maintain her sanity as she battles with psychosis. So, She's definitely going crazy.
Okay, so it's not really
she's
necessarily.
she's definitely losing it.
So it's not really a toxic relationship. More so, it's just one person's losing their
Yeah,
shit.
she's losing her. Yeah, losing her mind.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that does make for a toxic relationship. Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, we can move on from that. Another trailer that came out today that I'm like really hyped for, and this is because I think we've had teasers in the past. I don't think we've gotten a full blown trailer yet, but we got a full trailer for No Other Choice, new Park Chan-wook movie starring. I want to get his.
Don't
name
even
right.
try to butcher it.
It's the dude from Squid Game. It's the bad guy from Squid Game.
That's how everyone knows. Everyone knows what you're talking about. You could say a name and no one would know.
Lee Byung-hun.
Yeah.
Lee Byung-hun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't roast me.
What'd you say his name was?
Lee Byung-hun.
Oh,
Lee
all right.
Byung-hun. Yeah, I don't know, but great actor, fantastic actor. I love him. I've seen him in some other stuff. But yeah, this full trailer it made me really excited. It just looks really stylish, and just like the plot of the film seems so over the top, and the reviews are so good. And Park Chan-wook is just, an amazing Korean filmmaker and has made so many good movies.
Did the
Classics.
what was like the classic that you had me watch?
Old Boy.
Old Boy, yeah.
Old Boy, The Handmaiden. Decision to Leave is one that came out a few years ago. I recently watched his one American film, Stoker. It was all right.
It'd been hilarious if his one American film was like a
It was
like
a
a
little
Spike
weird.
Lee like adaptation.
Yeah, it was
he
it was an adaptation, but it was like really shitty and American.
Yeah.
Versus
what was his movie that you like a lot? Spike Lee's.
Do the Right Thing.
He Got Game. Yeah, Do the Right Thing. It'd be
Yeah.
funny if he redid that.
Yeah,
it's all
but it was like
Asians.
really bad.
It's all like his culture.
Yeah. That's funny. That'd be perfect.
He does that as a troll.
If he ripped him off instead of,
Made it shitty on purpose.
yeah. That's funny. God no. But this movie, gauging from the trailer and what I've seen from stuff online, but it seems like he is really needing a job, struggling with unemployment. Looks like it'll probably be tackling like some probably like financial crisis and poverty in South Korea. But he needs to secure a job, so all of the other applicants to the job that he's applying for, he's like going and murdering them like in crazy ass like weird ways. So like it looks like it's gonna be like a really dark satire comedy. So I don't know, but the reviews are crazy. I mean, it's got like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes after the festivals and
Well, the trailer alone was like I was sold. Like that was a great
really
trailer.
sold, really.
The
good
first
trailer.
one, I didn't see the newest one, but is it kind of like the second one, or is the second
No,
one
it's
kind
way better, dude. If you were sold after that first teaser I sent you, or that we've talked about on the pod before.
Oh, it's just a teaser, huh?
Yeah, it was just a teaser. But
I love teasers, dude.
I do
love
too.
a
A
teaser.
teaser is like
It's all I need.
sometimes trailers are too much.
Yeah.
Like
literally.
give away too many of the
Yeah.
good scenes.
Yeah.
So you're like less shocked when you see them.
I go back and I look at like after I watch a movie and then I see the trailer for it, I was like, damn, they basically
they
gave away
gave
like the
away a
whole
lot
the
more.
plot. Like I mean like the ending.
Yeah.
Like at Eddington. Remember that scene like where the drone blows up and all that? They
Yeah.
fucking show that on there.
Yeah.
Or on the trailer. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
No, but this trailer was good. I mean,
did it have the score? Like that intense score in it? Like the first one did?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I like.
Yeah, it gave more of the plot, and that's what like sold me because I obviously I knew what the plot was, but like for anybody who didn't know that already, like I could see this trailer being like a really good seller.
It's cool.
And I don't know, it's cool because I think
Is it getting a wide release or I know
I think
it's
it is
Korean,
'cause
right?
it's a neon movie, and I think they're wide releasing it because I think it's gonna end up being like Best Picture nominee and
Really?
yeah.
I feel like we said that about way too many movies.
I mean, there's 10 movies that get nominated. So
10? I didn't know that. I
For
thought it
Best
was like
Picture?
5. Yeah,
No,
I didn't
no.
know that.
It used to be 5 in like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Or like early 2000s to like 2000.
Okay, but actors 5, right?
Yeah, every other category is 5. Best Picture is 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, so-
It's definitely international, probably, right?
Yeah, I think it has a really high chance of winning international, but
Not winning,
it'll
but being nominated.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good foreign films coming out.
You got
this
that
year,
one that
man.
everyone's raving about that
Yeah,
we've
no,
talked about.
It was No Accident or
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what-
it had like a foreign name in it. About the girl and the dad. And
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's also that The Secret Agent, which is a Spanish film. Yeah, but there's a lot of good foreign films coming out this year that are like they're definitely getting nominated in international feature, and they'll probably also make it into
Best Picture.
Best Picture, which is I personally love that because I think that's just good for, you know, expanding people's minds, like watching foreign films.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's. It's just gonna be film guy people that watch them.
Yeah, that's true.
Every year, everyone's like,
I mean,
I don't know any of these
a lot
movies.
of people who never watched foreign films went and watched Parasite after the Oscars, though.
Really? Well, yeah, that's an outlier though.
It is. I mean, it is an
Yeah.
outlier, but I think it was like kind of like broke through.
I get
a
what
little
you're
bit.
saying. I get what you're saying.
Like it opened a lot of people's minds, like how good foreign cinema can be.
Yeah. The foreign horror, when it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like fucking Dogtooth? It's pretty solid. Well, yeah, it's all right.
Dogtooth's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dogtooth. Bong Joon-ho's other movie, The Host, is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch. Like I
Yeah.
said, The Lamb.
Yeah, The Lamb.
Yeah.
Memories of Murder, fantastic. Internal Affairs, so many.
Yeah.
So many.
We're just reminiscing on
Yeah.
foreign films. Look at us.
Yeah. But definitely go check out that trailer because we're advocating for foreign films
Yeah.
on this pod. But yeah, I mean that's kind of all the news we got. So
Now and
get into Smashing Machine review.
oh yeah, Smashing Machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take it from here, young man.
Yeah, I'll start. I'll start real fast. I didn't get to see it, but Smashing Machine is coming from Benny Safdie
Yep.
and stars Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt, and it's following kind of the rise and fall of Mark Kerr and kind of his struggles with addiction, or at least that's what it was sold as. I know a lot of he'll get into it, and I've heard a lot of other people talk about it, but struggling with addiction, and because he was addicted to opioids, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then
correct.
trying to rise and fall and kind of trying to come back from that addiction and get back to the UFC, or what it was before it was.
That's what
UFC.
it's marketed. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Pride, but yes.
Yeah. Right.
All right, I'm back from that nice little piss break. Smashing Machine, spoiler free, super quick, and honestly, stick around for the spoiler because it's really not a spoiler.
Yeah.
But I just want to make some people are really uptight about that, so I'll let you know.
Yeah.
If you want to tune away.
It's
But honestly,
it's a biography movie. So,
Yeah.
Or a biopic.
so spoiler free. You already gave the plot
Synopsis.
Yeah. So I thought like cinematography wise, I'd just start off with something easy.
Yeah.
I thought it looked good. It reminded me almost like a Rocky, like the shiny like 80s. I don't know. It seemed like
Yeah.
It kind of gave me
I
that.
definitely got that vibe from the trailer.
Yeah, it gave me that, and like the score along with it, like that uprising, like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Like it kind of you felt that, right?
Yeah, I will say real fast. I watched an interview with Safdie, and he was talking about how he kind of wanted to like each era that they go through Mark Kerr's life, he wanted to like switch the style of filmography he was doing. So he said he kind of started with digital, or no, he like started with film, or he used film, 70 millimeter, digital, and then something else. But he was like
Really?
trying to kind of emulate different styles of the
That's
different
cool.
decades they were doing.
Looking back, maybe I could see that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't thinking about it at the moment. Yeah, so like it looked good. The way the scenes were shot, I liked it. I liked all that. The acting, I know everyone's so high on The Rock, but I thought he did fine.
Really?
I didn't think it was like in my opinion, he does not deserve an Oscar nomination for this.
He's probably just getting bogged down by the movie, probably, like I would assume, right?
But I mean, he sounded like The Rock. I'll say that.
Do you think
Like,
he's worthy of like getting nominated?
no, I don't think so at all. I just don't think it
Wow.
was a worthy. Not because he sucked. It was just like, I mean, if you want to compare him to like the greats, if he's trying to like play at that level, he's not there.
Yeah.
I mean, this wasn't a role for that. But then
Yeah.
I think like maybe if Leo, for example, could have played, I bet Leo would have cooked.
Yeah.
But And that's not. I'm not shitting on The Rock. Like he did good. Like he did really. He didn't do bad.
Yeah.
He did good. I just not Oscar nomination good. I don't think he's there yet. I mean, he really like. There was a moment where he cries.
Yeah.
I guess that's about the. Other than that, he's just talking normal. He's kind of. I'm talking like this, and I'm. Well, this is the UFC. He's like really like positive.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like Jindal Giant.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not gonna get you an Oscar.
Yeah,
nomination.
yeah.
It's literally that the entire time. Even when he's fighting, it's like it didn't. It was just a good performance, but not Oscar.
How were the fight scenes? Good.
They weren't bad, but they weren't like special. Like there wasn't like really a lot of that.
Yeah.
There were fight scenes, but it's like real, just like a moment. It would show you moments of a fight, and then when it showed the next fight, it would just show you like a moment.
Yeah, I heard a lot like it wants to be a biopic, but it also wants to be a pride
Yeah.
movie, but it like doesn't commit to being any sort of movie, and so it just like falls really flat on everything.
Well, I disagree. I know that's not, you heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's the consensus I've been hearing. But like,
I don't think there's that. I think it's definitely they're fast forwarding through the pride stuff to get to more into
his life.
because it doesn't. I mean, I'm telling you, like it's moments. It's like
Yeah,
here's a fight scene and then boom. They really the editing in this movie is not good at all.
Really.
Every topic. Okay, so you got like his opioid addiction. You got like his relationship problems, and then you have like his fighting career. It's all like nothing is like it's everything's skimmed through so fast, and it seems like he's here in this part of his life, and then boom, now he's doing this, and then boom, now he's here. You know, it just seemed everything's so like it didn't feel special. It just felt like oh, okay, it's like basic. You got enough to know what was going on,
Yeah.
and then nothing else. Like you didn't feel connected or gave a shit about the characters.
Okay. I heard she sucks. His wife in the movie.
Like in real life or just like the acting
No, not bad acting, but like she's just like a bad like.
character, like written.
Yeah, bad.
Okay, yeah. No, it wasn't. There was like zero development. I mean, you get the point though. Like they do a good job of like, you can't say that you didn't understand what was going on, but it just doesn't. It's so at the most basic level of it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
It's, but there's no in depth to it. There's no like,
Yeah.
why is she a bitch?
Yeah, when I was hearing that, I was like kind of surprised because I'm like, you get Emily Blunt, who's like an Oscar-nominated actress, and like probably could have won for Oppenheimer a couple years ago, and then it's like you have her in this movie, but then like don't give her that much to do. It's just like kind of crazy. It's like it's almost like she's better than what this movie was offering her.
Yeah, for sure. They did have Ryan Bader play Mark Coleman, which I thought was cool. I'm a big MMA fan, love the UFC, all that shit. So it was kind of cool seeing. So he's an older fighter, but he's not like geezed out old.
Yeah.
He's like he hasn't fought in a long time. I'll say that, but he's playing like one of the main guys in the movie.
Oh, nice.
Which is
Cool.
Mark Coleman.
Yeah, yeah.
Which there is times, obviously he's not an actor. You kind of see it, but
Yeah.
it is good having him because he knows like there is some scenes with him fighting, and it looks like someone who knows how to fight. You know.
Yeah. That's something the Safdies I think are really good at is like making non-actors or like non-really great actors have good performances or like or pull something out of them that's
Yeah.
not typical of them.
They find like what they can do good at.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a scene though where he's all like, "Hey, the guy you're supposed to fight dropped out," and his character Ryan Bader is like, "Hell yeah, that's badass." Like it just seemed like
Yeah.
acting, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
other than
that's
that,
that's kind of how I felt about Kevin Garnett in Uncut
Oh,
Gems.
really?
Yeah, like a little bit,
Oh,
you know, kind of that
yeah.
same vibe. Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, that's true, huh? They do
Yeah.
do that. But I mean, I can go ahead and get into like the more specifics of the scene. That's basically
Yeah, go and rate it.
I'll rate it. When I left first, I had it a 7.5 to 7. But honestly, as time goes on, just because of what I said, I thought it looked good. And I really biased towards the Safdie Benny.
Yeah. Dude, he seems like the best dude ever.
That's why
He
I
seems
hate saying it, but I think maybe 6.57. I would still recommend it, but
Yeah.
I'm not like if you're like, are you sure? Because I'd rather watch this. I'm like, go ahead and watch the movie you want to watch. But does that make sense? I'm not like
Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
I get it. I definitely get it.
So was the Smashing Machine a smash? Not really.
A smash hit?
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's also so funny that the same week Benny Safdie's movie comes out and like gets a little bit panned critically. Josh Safdie's movie gets a secret premiere and gets like the greatest reviews of the year outside of One Battle After Another and Sinners, dude. It's like
It's got a stink, huh?
It's it's got a sting for sure. And
But at the same time, he should be happy for his brother.
yeah, 100%.
In the box office, it bombed.
Dude, I saw it was like 2.7 million in
Yeah.
domestic.
Yeah.
That is
Was it?
absurd.
Oh man.
I mean, I saw something like that, and I was like, that is
I was thinking
terrible.
like 6 milli, but I mean that's even lower. That's even that's
even
like
worse.
that's like just a region watched it.
Yeah, literally.
It was so bad. The Rock had to like
Yeah, come out and say something about like box office.
yeah.
This movie wasn't made for box office.
Yeah, basically, and he gave a great answer, like or great response. He was basically like, "This movie made me better,"
Yeah, I mean,
I agree. Right?
yeah. I mean, it's pulling something out of him and that he like wants to put forward and like break out of that box, and like I'm definitely supportive of that. Like I think The Rock gets a lot of shit, and I think it's like a little bit undeserved. Like he's not the greatest actor in the world. Like obviously,
No.
not. But he played that character for so long.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're in Hollywood, and, like you find your niche, like, and you're making a lot of money. Like, why would you not do that?
Exactly.
You know? It's like,
Yeah.
who can blame him for getting his bag? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's whatever.
All right, spoiler section, which again, it's all like not really spoilers. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like there's not a twist in the movie.
Yeah.
One thing this is what it's a bunch of negatives. I hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
But it's just you got to talk about
just
it
more specifics. Yeah.
and why it didn't do so good to me was they didn't, like I said, they didn't flush anything out. Okay, so like it starts off, it shows like the UFC, right? And the UFC at the time was like nothing. And then Pride in Japan was like booming, right? It's like the NFL of MMA in those days.
Does the movie start in Japan?
No,
it
it
open?
starts off. It's actually a scene from the documentary, from what I've heard, and it looks.
Yeah, I heard he
It's just like
spliced
the
stuff
walk.
in.
It's just like a walkout. That's
Yeah.
about it. That's the only thing I noticed that seemed like it wasn't like it was actual like
That's
film.
kind of cool though.
I liked it. Yeah, no. But what my point is like that's the only UFC part. It was like 5 minutes, if that.
Yeah.
And then he's off to Pride because that's like where the money is and the fame. Because UFC was like nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you're fighting like some small casino, right? So they do that, and then he's like beat up, and then he talks to that old lady and that
He's like,
which we saw in the
we don't
trailer.
hate each other.
Yeah, and then after that he's like in Pride, but they don't really like. For me, like a big MMA fan, I know that I know what's going on, but like for an average viewer, I could see how you're still thinking it's UFC maybe, or you're like what the fuck Pride?
Yeah, does he just like have a match there's just a UFC match in Japan? Or
Mm-hmm.
something? Yeah.
And they don't really. They don't like for that for people who don't know, like okay, you know how F1, how they had the commentating throughout and they're like really explaining, they're dumbing it down for us.
Yeah.
They don't do that in this, which I think they should have.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't really matter. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Just get to the story. And then the Pride, they didn't really. They show like there's so much cool stories these guys have. Like there's stories like where they would get paid, and Mark Kerr actually said this himself. Like they would pay you like $50K or whatever, and they would just give you cash, no bag. Here, and then you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
and he would run to the hotel, get like the pillowcases and throw it in that.
Yeah.
And then getting back to America, he'd have to like take. It was a hassle.
Yeah.
And that was like a well-known thing with them. So they didn't show any of that. They had like a little discussion. Like they showed something like him talking to like the owner's manager or whatever, and they're trying to like, he's like, hey, I need this money. They kind of showed you like how it's kind of wish-washy.
Yeah.
But they don't dive into like the cool shit of that. So I was like, whatever. And then when they fight, like in Pride, these guys were superstars. Like they were like in Japan, like these like if you were a star in Pride, you were like a hero, right?
Yeah.
They don't really show like how epic it was to fight over there and be like the main guy. They kind of touched on it. Like there's a scene where him and Mark Coleman, which was played by Ryan Bader,
Yeah.
because they're friends, right? And then they're both fighting in it. And then there's a moment they're in the locker room and The Rock's like, hey, let's go take a step outside. And they walk outside and it's like a hotel lobby, it looks like, and it's just like fans cheering. But that was it. They didn't really show like these guys were like fucking mega stars, you know? They're like NBA players here, you know?
Yeah.
And then the fights didn't really seem that big. Like Pride was like a spectacle. Like when you walked out, it was huge. It was like a big arena. It was like they did like the traditional like, you know, like the Japanese like drums, and it was like you know, they do all that, and it was huge. They didn't really show that in this. So that kind of, they didn't flesh how important Pride was and him to be in that. And then his drug abuse, it didn't really seem like a guy, like he was taking shit that was prescribed to him that he was abusing, but it wasn't like he was just taking it. But there were some scenes where
like he was super strung out on it or anything.
They do, you get the point that he is, but they don't like, you know, it doesn't feel dark. It doesn't feel like anything really at stake.
Okay.
Like he's doing it, and then like there's a moment where he calls a doctor. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to need more, something a little stronger, you know, just like a regular conversation." He's like, "All right, thank you," because they obviously agree to it. And then like the next scene's like his wife's like, "You know, you're sleeping all the time and blah 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 blah," and he's like, he gets mad and like punches a door. That's like their fight, right? And then the next scene, she's like crying, calling Ryan Bader, Mark Coleman, saying, "I found him passed out on the floor." And then they get him to rehab, and then he's good. He's off the drugs. Like it wasn't like an issue. It seemed like, you know.
Yeah. So,
but you get the point that it was, but they don't like dive into it.
So do you think within this movie, like there's a better movie that just they did
100%.
that they didn't take like enough creative liberties, maybe playing it up as much as maybe they could have to make a better movie?
It's exactly what I thought. I was like, this movie could have been way better, because you didn't feel like, you know, there's some movies like where you see like a drug, you just feel like so sad for the guy.
Yeah.
This, he never really he I guess was found. You don't even see him passed out.
Yeah.
You just hear the phone call, and then he's in rehab, and they're living like kind of like in a shitty house.
Yeah.
And then he gets out of rehab, comes back, and he's like driving, like he's like in a mansion now. I'm like, what? I remember looking at Paige and being like, are they fucking like rich now?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, like they don't really explain, like, okay, I guess he's balling out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was reading a bunch of stuff about like, I think his idea was to make a movie that was more documentary-esque.
Yeah.
But then it's just like, why do that when there's already the documentary?
Apparently it was like because the documentary's out there. I went on Reddit, and everyone's like that watched the documentary was like, it's literally like it follows it to a T.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess like, but like at the same time, I'm like, that's easy. That should give you like you have everything you need. Just you should be able to like write into that, right?
Yeah. Like
it's not like you're making this up and trying to like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then his relationship, right? He kind of gets away from her because he needs to like, the whole thing is like he loses a fight, and then that's what really like
triggers him.
Just he hates losing, right?
Yeah.
So him losing that's like supposed to be like a spiral. But then again, like he gets into the rehab and he's fixed, and then his wife or girlfriend, whatever, they're kind of like, she's not really good for him, so he kind of like puts her off to the side, and then like he leaves her. So while she's off, he's getting better. He's training. He's like, I'm making a comeback. And then, so he's training, and now he has like this big tournament for Pride coming up. Now she's back in the picture, and everyone's like, man, you gotta stay away from her. He's like, but I love her. You know, everything's good, you know?
Yeah.
And then immediately they start their little arguments, little regular couple fights, but like upped, you know?
Yeah.
And then they're drinking, and she's taking little snide comments about like, he's like, he's like, I have a fight, my biggest fight's coming up, and you're sitting here making it about you, because she's like, you don't involve me in anything and all, you know, just shit like that. And she's like, oh yeah, you're trying to get better. Well, let me call your sponsor and tell him about because he's drinking, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, don't do that. That's fucked up, you know? And they get in this big fight, and she like tries to kill herself, you know, with the gun. Yeah. But like he stops her like right before.
Yeah.
And then she gets sent off, and then the next day he's getting ready he's at the fight.
Yeah.
And then
is this like towards the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, does it end with the fight?
Well, I mean, they do a good job. They're historically accurate. They don't try to like change shit to make it, but he loses pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But,
oh really? He loses?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then but Ryan Bader's character, Mark Coleman, he wins it. But that's like his bro though, because they train together, and then he was actually coaching him in the UFC days before he went to Pride, and then but then he's he's
They
fighting.
gotta fight each other.
No, because The Rock loses pretty quickly, and then Ryan Bader comes up. He's the guy, and then he wins.
Oh, I see.
Which Mark Coleman, honestly, I always thought he was like the guy. He's the guy I know. Like I didn't know much about Mark Kerr, but I knew a lot about Mark Coleman. He actually had a daughter and went to OU.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He recently his house burnt down.
Yeah.
And like he went in like save his parents or some shit like that, and then he went in to save his dog, and then his dog didn't make it, but he passed out in the house. Like in the house, they had to he almost died.
Whoa.
This was like last year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's still around. Like he still goes to UFC fights and shit. But yeah,
That's cool.
There's something cool too. Like when he wins that fight, like there's like this celebration he does, like where he like jumps, like like this.
Yeah.
And like just flops like in the air, and they reenact that moment.
Oh, that's dope.
So
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, it's just nothing's fleshed out. The drug abuse didn't seem that bad. The fight, they did enough for you to know what was happening, but not enough for you to really be like feel emotional about anything.
Yeah. That's what I've seen from most people who have been reviewing it online, like Letterboxd and stuff. So yeah, it seems like everybody's kind of in the same boat as you.
Yeah. Oh, and then at the end, I thought this was silly. It shows actually Mark Kerr going to like a grocery store, just a regular old dude. Like actually him, not The Rock. And then he's leaving, and
I would assume.
Yeah, well, yeah. But and then it's showing it says like, it said the UFC now has superstars where everyone knows their name and all this and made all this money. And it was like when they were fighting, no one knew, they weren't like what they are now. And it was like, it basically is like, say his name or so. It was like, this is him or something. It was kind of like, kind of corny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, in Japan, they were fucking huge. Everyone knew their name in Japan. And he was making fun. You showed like his house that he was in. He was driving a convertible and like he was balling. Now, obviously, they don't make what they make today, but he wasn't like they were like, I thought that was a little dumb. I'm like, why are you going to show him like living like this? And they didn't show like, in the United States, yes, he wasn't like a super well-known guy, but where he was fighting at, they were stars.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of like, all right, you throw it in there, I guess. And I guess it makes for a good story.
Yeah.
But that's my review on that. See it if you want. If you don't see it, you're really not missing a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Yeah. Good.
Where are we at on time?
I'll catch it eventually. I'll definitely get on there. And hopefully I'll see it. Probably on streaming. I can't lie. I'll probably catch it on streaming.
It'll be on HBO.
It'll be on
24.
HBO Max pretty soon, I bet. Yeah, but you wanted to do some like streaming picks for Halloween?
Yeah, we'll finish on that. It's, spooky season. I know a lot of people love Halloween, like me.
Yeah, dude. We were talking right before. I got kicked out of my HBO Max. Screw you, HBO. Apparently, my parents' account doesn't reach my house anymore, which is lame. But
which sucks because
yeah, HBO's got the best horror selection right now.
I'll go
on
through
all
and
the
just
streaming
name them,
services.
just skim through them, and then we can talk about what we like.
Yeah.
All right, so Netflix. Really not much here. They got the Beetlejuice, and I'm going to say this wrong.
Hubie Halloween?
Yeah, Hubie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hubie Halloween.
I actually, not gonna
have you
lie,
seen that movie?
I loved it.
It's funny.
I loved it.
It's funny.
I thought it was a great.
It's a
Adam
good
Sandler movie.
Halloween
Yes.
like comedy. Yeah.
I thought it was Adam Sandler plays a fucking retarded guy basically.
Yeah, he's a goober. He's doing kind of like the Bobby Boucher thing, but like even like more elevated.
He seems slow, right? I thought he was like because
Because he lives with his mom. And
he's riding around with a helmet on.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah.
But I like that. There's another one on Netflix that I really like too. But they have Until Dawn, which you weren't high on.
Yeah, I would check that one out if you were.
Yeah.
If you were interested in that, I would check it out. It wasn't terrible. The premise is fun. If you're like interested in that, like just like want to watch something new that's horror that's come out this year, like I think it's definitely worth the watch. It was fun. It's just
Man, I just feel like around this time it's like there's too many other.
there's too many bangers you can just
classics.
go revisit. Yeah, because what you were saying, Netflix has some classics right now.
They do have a couple. They got, which is my favorite. I'll give them this. They do have like one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time, or slasher, whatever you want to consider it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG 1974.
Yeah.
They also got the shitty ones, but who cares?
Yeah,
They got the OG.
Every one other than that first one, and maybe the remake.
No.
No, I mean, it's nowhere. I'm not
It's the
saying
second best. Yeah.
It's the second best.
Yeah.
I'm like, those are the only two good ones. Everything else is trash.
I will say that
And the
remastered one,
second is
the remastered one had like a dope ass trailer. I'll give him that.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was pretty
dude,
cool.
it
It
did.
just-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Night of the Living Dead. That's an OG throwback,
dude, yeah.
which is cool.
Birth of the Zombie movie.
And that's about it. They got the TV, they got the Fear Street, which I actually like the Fear Streets 1, 2, and 3.
I actually never got around to watching those.
They're actually good.
Really?
We were talking about like TV shows that we were talking about. What's the FX?
Oh, American Horror Story?
Yeah.
It's like that, but like
No.
movies?
But I remember we were talking about that, and like that's only one, and it sucks. Fear Street is actually something that's good.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They got a
Each
new one
movie's
out.
like a different thing, right?
No. The first. Oh damn! I'm getting confused. Yeah, you're right. They are. There's part 1, part 2, and part 3. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But they also got a new one that just came out called Prom Queen, so that's a whole different thing.
Okay. But they're all worth a watch?
I didn't watch the Prom Queen one, but yes, the other ones, yeah, I thought
Okay.
were really cool.
All right. I might
They're kind of like
check
that
those out.
slasher, like camp.
Yeah.
I think another one was like in the 80s. Like, it has that vibe.
Yeah, I might have to check that out.
It's cool. Also, Goosebumps, which I was actually watching last night.
Yeah,
again.
we were talking about this last pod. Yeah.
Dude, it holds up, dude.
Yeah, it does.
And then Wednesday, which my wife loves.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of that. My girlfriend's been preaching me about that. And I guess they just dropped the second half of the second season or something.
Yeah.
So
That's a big one, though. People love that.
yeah, it's huge.
We can get in the HBO. Okay, now here's the big one.
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah, you were telling me HBO Max was.
HBO Max cooks, dude. They have like all of the classics for the most part. They don't have any of the Fridays. They got like the shitty Friday, like 2000 Friday, 13th.
Oh, that one's bad.
And they have,
So bad.
and then when it comes to Halloween, they only have the Curse of Michael. And well, they have H2O and Resurrection, but that's it.
Okay, I actually like H2O.
It's okay, but
H2O is very like the birth of Scream and kind of that like meta horror like teen slasher.
was that H2O? I thought like the
No, H2O is the one where it's Jamie Lee Curtis and it retcons all of the movies except for the first one. And then she's like this teacher at like the boarding school, and her son is Josh Hartnett. Mm-hmm. I actually like that one.
Well, when you said meta, I thought you meant like they were kind
No,
of
no, I'm just saying like this movie is very much a response to Scream coming out.
Okay, that makes sense
And then
because it
kinda
was
do
around the same
something
time.
similar to that. Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
You just can't compete with like the OG ones, and they don't have that. So I guess unless you like specifically were wanting H2O Resurrect or H2O,
Yeah. I mean,
they have it.
Halloween 1, 2, and 3 I think are good, and the rest are bad. And then you get to H2O, and then Resurrection's fucking awful, so bad.
Is that the one where they're in that house? It's kind of like a reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you said meta, I was thinking of that one. Like they
Yeah.
because it kind
Yeah,
of seems like that.
ugh,
Oh, it's
so
terrible.
bad.
But the third one, the Season of the Witch, that's not even like a Michael Myers movie.
It's not, but it is good.
I know.
I do
It's
like
very Halloween. It feels like Halloween.
Very Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then but they have like all 30 Nightmare on Elm Street.
Dude, Dream Warriors. Oh, what is that? I think that's the third or fourth one.
I don't know. I've only watched a
I
few.
fucking love that one, dude.
Is that a good one?
So it's like all the kids in the insane asylum, and they like they go into the dream realm, and they have all like powers, and they like fight Freddy Krueger in the dream world. Oh, dude, it's so sick.
Yeah,
So sick.
the first one's the
Corny,
my-
as cheesy, corny, but so good. But the first one's like
That's
goated,
classic.
Goated.
That's the first Scream Queen.
Yeah.
Well, no,
No,
Jamie Lee
no.
Curtis or not? Yeah,
Yeah, Halloween came out before Nightmare.
yeah. But I think like Nightmare on Elm Street, they didn't use that word Scream Queen
Yeah, they
until
did.
that came out, and they
Yeah.
gave her that term. So technically, by pop culture standards, she was crowned that term from that movie. I looked it up before. I looked up Scream Queens, and it was like the OG, like the original one was her. But she was only in that. I don't
That's
even.
surprising.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's in that too.
Yeah, I know.
Funny, huh?
Yeah.
They
This
got
guy he's the kid who gets sucked up into the bed.
yeah, which was a badass
Cool scene.
Yeah,
So it's very practical.
blood everywhere.
Yeah, dude. Oh, so good.
They got Christine,
Classic.
Children of the Corn. I forgot all about that one. That's
That's a
another
wild
banger.
one. That's a wild one. Yeah. That's also Stephen King.
Yep.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
He loves the kid shit.
Yeah.
The kids.
Okay.
yeah.
right.
Not that kind of kid shit.
Okay.
He likes killing them, not fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, my gosh. Wow.
But Candyman. We're over here talking about horror movies, and then but like, oh, don't. We can talk about killing people, but Candyman.
Okay.
Evil Dead.
Yeah, the OGs, right? Mm-hmm. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of Evil Dead 1.
The OG.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2
They had that.
and Army of Darkness are goated. And I also love the remake. The Evil Dead remake.
I didn't see the remake.
Are you serious? Really? It's Fede Alvarez. He's the guy who did Alien Romulus.
Okay.
Which honestly, that's on Hulu and Disney Plus. Good Halloween movie. I think that's a good one.
I got some Hulu on here,
Yeah,
but I didn't put
well-
Alien because I was like, does it consider like a Halloween?
Yeah, I'd say Alien 1 does. Alien 1 and Romulus definitely do.
Okay.
I think all the other Alien movies are very more like not
Too sci-fi, too cool.
Yeah.
Poltergeist, another classic, dude.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's great.
That's like a childhood like banger.
Oh, yeah.
It's like my dad was a huge fan of that because that's like more his time. And
It's
then
cool.
He showed it to me and I love that movie.
And there's like a lot of lore behind that, the whole filming
yeah,
of
like
it.
The ghost directing by Steven Spielberg potentially.
Well, I mean, there was like actual like weird shit, like people were killing themselves after the movie. It was like some shit like
I think
that.
you're thinking of The Exorcist.
No. I'm thinking of Poltergeist.
Really?
I don't remember anything happening from The Exorcist.
I think people from The Exorcist, like 1, 2, and 3, like all like died in really horrific, crazy
Really?
ways. Yeah.
Damn. If you're watching this comment, hey, I like.
Yeah.
Shout out to Isaac Gonzalez, I believe, commented. We appreciate it. Keep commenting.
enjoy
We
the
like
comments. Yeah, correct us if I'm wrong on
Yeah.
that, or if we're wrong about any of these.
it. I think there's like something with Poltergeist. I didn't do my research, but I just going off memory.
Yeah.
Which The Exorcist also on HBO Max.
Yeah.
The OG.
The new one was terrible.
I wouldn't watch them.
So bad.
I'm done.
no,
with,
the newest one.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad.
well, I'm just saying like
Believer.
they all look shitty.
by-
They're just redoing the same shit. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, I'm out. Give me the OG one.
Yeah, I agree.
The Shining.
Classic.
The Shining, bro.
Top 5.
Yeah, I mean HBO's cooking, dude. And then you have the old It's and the new It's.
Okay, yeah. I saw Hereditary's on there. Is that on the? Did you
Oh
write
yeah,
that
I was
down?
going to get to like
On
like
the
some more
new?
indie, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of going like in like classics.
Okay.
And then Hannibal, I think it's like what 90s. So it's not really a classic, but it's
yeah.
I guess we're
alright.
considering Scream, but yeah, I mean it's a Hannibal the Cannibal, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
The rare chance that there's a Hannibal and his name's Cannibal.
Hannibal might
vice
be
versa.
the worst of the Hannibal Lecter movies.
I think Silence of the Lamb. No, that's actually on either Paramount or Hulu.
Yeah, I think it's on Paramount.
Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that in there. But then you also get your shitty Halloween movies that a lot of people love, like Insidious, the Annabelles, the Amityville Horror, The Conjuring, The Nun.
I like the classic Amityville Horror. The one with Ryan Reynolds is not.
I don't think
great.
this is the. I think this is like
Is it the classic one?
I don't think so.
It's the Ryan Reynolds one.
When did the
it's
first
not great.
Amityville Horror come out?
I think it's like 70s.
Oh no,
or
this
80s,
is
70s,
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one. That's that one.
Then you got like the A24. You got all the A24s.
Yeah,
obviously.
Bring Her Back just premiered on there. Oh, gotta run that back. I gotta show that to my roommate and my girlfriend and see how they like it.
Okay, my friend watched it recently and he pointed something out to me. I don't know. I didn't see it to understand if like how bad this is.
Yeah.
But I think he has like braces and then he doesn't. Like in a scene, like it doesn't add up or something like that.
Oh, really?
I can't remember if it was braces or. Yeah, I think so. Like he has like
just got like some Invisalign in or some shit.
yeah, there was something. He's like, what the fuck? He had braces in one scene and then like it just doesn't have them anymore. He just randomly had like he didn't have it in the beginning, then he had it, and then he stopped having them again.
What? That's
I need to look back on that.
I'll have to.
And it might not
check
be
that out.
braces, but there's something like that. I need to go back
Yeah.
and look. But I mean, then you obviously The Witch, Hereditary. Correct me on this. Heretic.
Heretic.
Okay, Heretic, Pearl, X, great slashers, and then I mean this is kind of indie, and I mean horror-y. I get Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah, that's horror.
Yeah, but a Halloween horror, you know, it's a
No,
little.
it's not very Halloween.
Yeah.
Not very Halloween. But yeah, they got a. Sounds like they got a ton of
And
24
Lighthouse.
bangers,
Lighthouse is kind of on that realm. I can see it being Halloweeny. It's like the old.
A24 definitely falls more in that horror Halloween vibe, I think.
Did you say Lighthouse? Or are you saying A24 in general?
Oh shit, did I say A24? I meant
Yeah.
the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
No, yeah, it could be for any situation.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bring Her Back or The Witch.
Yeah.
Then you got the box office bangers. You got like Sinners.
Yeah.
You got
I was gonna get a huge rebirth this month, I think, on HBO Max. 'Cause
Man.
it's also coming up to Oscar season. They're probably gonna
Yeah.
just shove that down our throats. Not that I'm mad about that. It's a great movie.
time goes on. I'm less and less on it.
Really.
Yeah.
I've stayed consistent. I've stayed like right where
It was a cool movie, but I don't think it deserves Oscars and shit. I think it should just kill in the box office and be happy with that.
Yeah, I think we disagree on that, but
That's fair.
We'll move past that.
Beetlejuice, they have like all of them. I know they have the newer ones on there, which I liked.
Yeah.
The most recent one.
And Get Out.
And Get Out, obviously, everyone. That's another big one. And TV, I just put Salem's Lot just because if anyone wants to watch a TV horror, I guess Salem's Lot.
Is that? No, that's
No,
that's a
it's-
TV show.
I thought it was like a series or like a mini series. Is it not?
Are you talking about the classic or the remake? The remake
It's fairly
came out,
new.
The remake came out 1 year ago. So mid.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the one. It's a movie.
Okay.
It's a movie.
I thought it said TV on it, but I probably read it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Hulu, they got The Fly.
I mean, body horror king. Literally probably
Classic.
David Cronenberg's. I mean, it's not my favorite, but heralded as David Cronenberg's best movie.
So I had to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Give them a classic. And they have all the Screams.
Nice.
And unlike Netflix, because Netflix has Sinister too, this Hulu has Sinister, which is great. The greatest horror jump
I think
score.
we talked about this last week. I think that is the king of the modern like jump scare movies, dude. That movie genuinely freaks me out.
I agree. I remember watching that.
Good.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
With the lawnmower.
Oh,
That was what got me.
the one that just the image of God, what is it, the family like burning the car, and then you can tell it's like the demon like recording it, or well, it's obviously the kid, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's just
you see
eerie.
the demon in the side. Oh, it's just so fucking. The boogeyman, dude, his design is so good.
Do you remember the lawnmower one?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, dude, I knew it was coming. And I was like, ah! Like I threw my popcorn in the
oh,
air.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's crazy too.
Because it's just like, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, dude. I wasn't expecting, like, I knew something was happening. I wasn't expecting you to run over a head.
Yeah.
But also Barbarian, something you're high on.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Sleep, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So good.
Sequel to Shining, right?
Yeah.
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 That's what me and my wife are gonna watch.
Super underrated.
We're going to watch The Shining and then that's like our horror.
Great double feature.
Yeah.
Fantastic double feature.
Saw. So if you're into like the body horror,
Yeah.
it's Halloweeny.
It's Halloweeny.
For sure. And then The Monkey, which, I mean, fun Halloweeny.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
more in that Hubie Halloween type of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
If you're in that goofy, silly mood.
But you want more graphic.
yeah, you want something a little bit
Like
more,
more horror.
gory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Paramount, they have all the Screams. They have Sleepy Hollow. They if you're looking
Sleepy
for Friday.
Hollows.
Yeah.
That's a something
OG.
you don't hear a lot about.
Uh-huh.
But Johnny Depp, good movie.
They had it in Flicks a couple days ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Tim Burton?
Yes.
Is it?
Yep.
Really? That's dope.
Yeah, I know.
I might have to revisit that this
I
month.
know. I
It's
wanted to
been
watch
too
it.
long since
We
I've seen
just
it.
because you know how they're doing the release. They're only doing like once, like a random day. You know.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for the OG Friday the 13th, because that's a huge Halloween movie, it's Paramount. And they also have Paranormal Activity, which I don't give a shit about, but I know people like it.
No.
I put The Faculty on there. I don't.
Oh, I love that movie, dude.
Halloween, yeah, I guess.
No, Faculty?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a little
yeah.
alien. Aliens are hard. Aliens are very hard to fit into Halloween at times, but Faculty is one of those. It's like, and I'll give it this. I think it's less Halloweeny, but it's very fall movie. Like I get very like it's like fall time vibe.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that when you kind of meet that criteria, you
Like during
can-
football season, like high
Yeah.
school football, I
Yes,
think, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it like if you can fit that realm, you can fit Halloween. If you're like somewhat horror comedy.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
They have Smile 1 and 2, which I thought Smile 2 was
I
great.
still need to watch Smile 2.
Dude, that's nuts.
I still need to watch Smile 2.
I think you would like that
I gotta
better than
make that this
Barbarian.
month. I gotta make that this month.
I put it in the same realm as Barbarian, like that type of movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's better than that.
Yeah, first Smile's really good.
And I
Surprised
thought,
the hell out
I
of
thought
me.
second one was way better.
Wow.
Not way better. Not
But yeah, but Improved on the concept.
The opening scene is fucking dope as hell, dude.
Okay, yeah, damn. I might have to watch that.
The opening scene is dope, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, yeah, that's, if you're looking for horror movies, I think HBO would be my to go to.
Yeah.
Netflix, you're not really getting much unless you want Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And if you're looking for the Friday the 13th, if you're wanting that, you got to go to Hulu or Paramount.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Halloween, the OG, I don't know. I think you just got to rent it. Peacock. Oh, no. The newer one's on Peacock, but.
Yeah, HBO also got the Final Destination movies, the OGs.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah. If you haven't seen those are good too.
I didn't see Chucky on any of them.
Yeah,
Child's Play.
Chucky's been gone. Chucky's been dead.
Nah, they're AMC, so I just don't know what. Dude, don't say that shit, dude. I fucking love Child's Play.
I'm not saying it's bad.
I know.
I'm saying it's just I haven't seen it on anything in a long time. It's on MGM Plus. I don't think anybody has MGM Plus.
That stinks.
The hell? No, just kidding.
But it's got to be on AMC, right? The little thing?
Yeah, it's AMC Plus. Okay. AMC Plus.
Okay. And would you say MGM?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the MGM Plus is a weird extension on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know. There's too many.
But obviously, if you really, obviously AMC is going to have them all.
Yeah.
I just threw that on the other day. It was showing Lake Placid, which I hate that movie. Such a bad movie.
That's a huge throwback, dude.
Yeah.
Placid's crazy.
Then they had Pet Sematary right afterwards.
Yeah.
But so always love that. Throw that on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our little spooky section. Which
spooky checkouts since we're through the first week of the month, and you got 3 more weeks to cram in as much horror content as you want. So.
Do we got any movies that are coming out that we're looking forward to this?
Yeah, I mean, Tron comes out this weekend. Still debating if we're going to have time to see that because we'll be at OU, Texas this weekend.
OU, Texas. Texas.
And then we got stuff. The rest of the month is packed for me personally. But Tron this week, we'll see if we get around to it.
Is that the only big movie? Is there? Man, it seems like there should be something else.
After the Hunt's out right now. After the Hunt came out this weekend with
really?
Tron. Yeah. So after the Hunt.
Tron, I wanted to mention.
Man also came out.
Good Boy. Good Boy's out.
Yeah.
I really want to see that. I heard that's if you're a horror fan, that's actually a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten good reviews. I've seen a lot. Seen a lot of good stuff from it.
Man, I feel. Man, are we? I guess not. I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Fortune, Mortal Kombat, Begonia.
Yeah.
Begonia. That's it.
All right. Well.
That's an episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you agree with, disagree with, what you think. Something. No.
Something.
But that's it. Yeah, we'll see you next week, and we'll hopefully have something feisty for you.
All right. See ya.